The three key situational factors affecting SBS that will be addressed in this video are application-based viewing, growth in streaming, and binge-watching culture. The evident exponential growth of mainstream application-based viewing is providing a new platform for video-on-demand providers to compete on for market share, with demand for streamlined, convenient, and accessible viewing. According to a 2018 report by Conviva, the hours watched on video apps increased by 136% from 2017 to 2018, whilst browser-based viewing increased by 71% in the same time. Additionally, 73% of streaming was done on applications, but only 27% of video was streamed on in-browser viewing. With 10.7 million Australian users streaming digital media on their smartphones and 5.2 million using personal tablets, the wider business environment is evolving from lounge room-based television towards more portable and thus more convenient forms of viewing. The restructuring of viewing platforms in the television market presents a considerable opportunity for SBS On Demand to adapt and grow in the near future. In Australia, 68% of media viewing is through online viewing platforms, compared to 40% in westernised countries. This demonstrates that Australians are willing and ready to adapt to modern technological change, meaning that there are great prospects for the opportunities that advancements in application-based viewing presents in Australia and for SBS On Demand. This, however, means that other video-on-demand providers, many with more wealth, will compete on the quality and usability of applications. This is an ever-present threat that SBS On Demand must overcome. The evident surge in the popularity of video streaming services has a key impact on SBS On Demand. The 2017 Online and On Demand report highlights the rapid growth in the video on demand industry, in which 68% of people surveyed reported that they use subscription video on demand services to stream, compared to a mere 37% in 2014. Business Insider also predicts that the subscription television market, which includes online streaming, is growing at 10.1% annually to the year 2020, which is the fastest growing media form in Australia. Advertising video on demand services, such as SBS On Demand, are also seeing growth in viewing, with 82% of respondents streaming on these platforms, up from 70% in 2014. Additionally, with improvements in Wi-Fi and with the NBN installation currently occurring around Australia, it is more likely than ever that Australians will choose to stream videos. It is indisputable that traditional television content providers must adapt to streaming services to stay relevant in this ever-evolving market. This presents an immense range of opportunities and threats for SBS. The clear opportunity for SBS On Demand is to grow their market share as more consumers flood to streaming video on demand services. However, the growth in this industry also poses a threat towards SBS On Demand. If competitors better utilise, implement and innovate with their streaming services, they may be able to acquire a larger percentage of consumers. This will lessen the total market share that SBS On Demand holds. There is an obvious growth in the trend of binge watching in Australia. According to Deloitte, 49% of Australians surveyed binge watch 3 or more episodes in a single sitting. Additionally, SBS stated that 59% of Australians binge watched on a streaming service in 2017, and that 6 episodes was the average length of these binging sessions. Furthermore, an important factor in a consumer's ability and willingness to binge watch is the amount and variety of content available to them. SBS On Demand offers 6,753 hours of content, whilst Netflix has 34,739 hours of content globally. Due to enhancements in technology, it is a lot easier for Australians to access a wide variety of channels and programs anywhere, allowing more time for viewing and therefore better enabling binge watching. Undoubtedly, consumers are demanding video streaming services on which they can binge watch, as well as more content. The binge watching consumer makes up 12% of SBS On Demand's viewership. However, it is clear that this number could be much larger due to the number of Australians that claim to binge watch videos. This creates an opportunity for SBS On Demand to bring in more binge-watching consumers. However, this also presents a threat for SBS On Demand, as the obvious demand by consumers for more accessible content that can be binge-watched means that competitors such as Netflix target the binge-watching consumer. Due to the massive size and wealth of some of these competitors, it may be difficult for SBS On Demand to compete on this front.